Hey guys, it's Adam here with Pillow Profits, and today I want to do a video with you to show you our newest product, which is our premium quilts. Now, you guys can see we've been super busy here in 2019. It looks like we've launched like 6 or 7 products already, and it's only the end of April. But this is one that we're really excited about because we've been working on this for over 5.5 months. Now, the reason this took so long was because we actually ordered from a lot of the competitors that were fulfilling quilts, and we just couldn't find a sample that was high enough quality for us to use. So we ended up developing our own quilt from scratch. But just to give you an idea of some of the other suppliers in the field, this is what they're sending out to customers. It's a really low quality fabric with really junky stitching with a faded print. You can see the print is just not good, and it's just sloppy. So we were really trying to see what was out there in the market before developing ours, and we just couldn't find anything that was up to the quality that we know you guys expect from us. So what we did was we went out and got our own brand new quilt materials and better stitching, and this is actually a real picture of the quilt in the factory. The print quality is absolutely insane. We're using a slight off-white stitch that's really difficult to see because the craftsmanship is so high, and you guys can see the quality of the print is just in a totally different league than any other quilts that are out there on the market. So this is the type of quality that your customers are going to be getting in the mail, and they're going to be super thrilled. Not only is the quality insanely high on these quilts, but we also have incredibly competitive pricing. We really worked hard with our suppliers to get the pricing down on this product. So the nice thing is that we have a lat blanket size, which is a really nice size blanket for like a picnic or hanging out on the couch. We got that starting at $26.99, which, if you guys know anything about quilts, they retail for a lot of money. $26.99 is an absolutely absurd base cost that includes shipping, and that's going to leave you with some really serious margin that you can charge in your store. Later in the video, I'll go through how the pricing works and how the shipping works on the quilt, because we're doing some special things on this product that we've never done before. But let's go ahead and build a quilt product in our test store and show you what this looks like. So I'm just going to click on the quilt. It's going to give me a selector. Now, one of the things that we're doing that's cool that nobody else is offering is you can choose between a black border or a white border depending on, the design. So for this example, let's pick the black border, and I'm going to put in let's see, test quilt, and then I'm going to go ahead and just drag my art over. It's really important to keep your art under 25 megabytes. So if you need to, I would recommend saving it in 150 DPI JPEG format. These things are so big that the art is still going to be really sharp even with a lower DPI. So just make sure your art is under 25 megabytes. So we'll give this a second to load. Okay, now that the art is loaded onto the quilt, the next step is we're going to review this, and it's going to generate the mockups. Now, you can see here that it's doing its thing. It's processing all of the scripts here to generate your mockups, but I want to take this opportunity to let you guys know, just be patient with this step and the publishing step. The reason is because we're actually going to give you guys 13 mockups on this product. That seems like crazy overkill, but once this is done loading, you'll see why we're giving you so many mockups, because we decided to give you guys the opportunity to show the quilt in ways that it's never been shown before. That's going to give you the advantage in the Facebook newsfeed, since everybody's selling a lot of these already. This is going to be the differentiating factor with the Pillow Profits mockups that nobody has seen yet on Facebook, so it should give you guys a big sales burst. Okay, so we made it to the next step. It took about 2 minutes for all these mockups to load, but you can see how crazy this is. So first, we give you guys the option to show it with some of these outdoor scenes. They come in cool dimensions that are going to be really nice and big on the Facebook news feed. You can see like here with the nice horizon line here in a forest. Here's hanging on the front of a house, a picnic scene, a swinging bench. These are crazy awesome. These are all real photographs that we took with a professional photographer. The lighting is real. Everything's real about this. We actually shoot these on real furniture and make the mock-up from it. So here we have it. Nobody's showing the quilt in a couch setting, like to use it on a couch or a chair. So we wanted to give you guys the opportunity to show it like a blanket. And then finally, you have a bed scene, which could be really huge, showing it laid out on a bed. And then also something that nobody else has is the crib scene. So in a kid's room, you can show your quilt, and this is awesome to offer it in that setting. So what we need to do is we need to price our quilt. So the lap blanket size, which is this, that's going to be this size. The lap blanket's quite large. You can see one person can really stay warm with that. That's starting at $26.99, and also the crib is the same size, 45 by 50 inches. So I'm gonna put $39.99 for the base, and then you can add your shipping, and now you already have a $20 margin if you include your shipping. Next is going to be the throw blanket. This is a really big, giant blanket size. That's like enough for 2 people to stay warm. I'm going to put that at $45.99. And then you have your bed sets. Now, I want to go into some detail on this. It's important to note that on the twin size here, the queen size here, and the king size here, this includes this base cost $45, $50, and $55. That includes express shipping. So if you sell one of these bed sets in the twin, queen, or king size, we're going to actually ship it with an express courier like DHL or FedEx. So it's already built into the price. So I'm going to put the twin size at $65, the queen at $70, and the king size, let's put that at $75. So you can add shipping in the Shopify settings, of course, to even get a larger margin than that. But these are good prices for your base cost. And again, this is incredible. Like if you guys do research on what people are selling quilts at, you're gonna crush it with this super competitive pricing. It's gonna be awesome. So we're really looking forward to it. Once you come down here and certify that you own the rights to the design, we can move to the next step and get it into our store. So again, give this like a minute or two, because it's really doing a lot of work to put all of these mock-ups into your store. So let's come back when that's finished. Okay, welcome back. That literally took like 2 or 3 minutes for it to publish. So I know it takes a long time, but trust me, it's really worth it to get all these mock-ups into your store so that you can have the competitive advantage of having the best images for selling your product. So if you guys don't want all these images, you're more than welcome to delete as many of them as you want. If you think some of them are repetitive or you don't want to display them in your store, just simply delete the mock-ups. That's not going to change anything about the SKUs here, which is what we need. But we highly recommend, taking advantage of the ones that you want to use. The nice thing, like we've been doing recently, is we're preloading the description for all your products as well as a size chart, which I'm going to go through with you guys in a little bit so you can help your customers pick the size that's right for them, okay? So once you have all of this in here, we can go take a look at what it looks like in the store. Okay, so here it is inside of my test store, and you can see this is really awesome with all the images. Came out really cool, and this is gonna convert super well for you. Okay guys, so what I just did now was I placed a test order, and I just wanted to show you how this is going to look inside of your Pillow Profits admin. You can see here that we have the king, queen, and twin sizes. Now, I built this with the standard builder, not the express builder. And as you can see, there's no option to upgrade these 3 sizes to express. The reason is because it already is express, like we were talking about earlier. So that's why you can't upgrade these to express. These are already going to get shipped with express shipping, okay? Now you can upgrade the crib, the throw blanket, and the lat blanket, because these do not come with it free express shipping. And when you upgrade these, they'll add $10 and be shipped with DHL, FedEx, or another express courier. So for example, I'll just upgrade this crib size, and you can see it'll go through the process, and it will go ahead and upgrade you to the express price. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to go through some of the details of this product. So number one, you need to make sure your art is 13,800 by 15,300 pixels. Keep it under 25 megabytes, and you can go down to 150 DPI due to the size of this product, but 300 is ideal. Let's talk about the features of the quilt, because this is really where you're going to have a big advantage in the market. So all of our quilts come with this really beautiful, premium, luxurious black polyester backing. And then it has an off-white or white hand stitch that's kind of makes this beautiful diamond pattern. So it's really important. Some of your customers might ask you, you know, what color is the stitching or what color is the back? It's black, and we found that that kind of looks the best with the most designs and gives it that premium feel. The other suppliers that were supplying quilts, they were showing different color backs, and we were getting weird colors like blue and like off whites and cream colors, and that wasn't what the mock-ups were showing. So just be careful out there. We're doing all of our quilts with black, and we're letting your customers know that this is the printable side and the back is always going to be black, okay? Now, we did a cool size chart for this, so we are showing the sizes of the quilts along with the measurements in inches and centimeters. So the lap blanket and the crib are both 45 by 50 inches. The throw blanket really big at 55 by 60 inches. Now, what I want to talk to you about is how we did the sizing. When you guys are selling the quilts, a lot of your customers are going to be from the UK, Australia, and other parts of the world. And they're going to ask you, which size should I buy if I have a UK single, or which size should I buy if I have an Australia queen? Which size should I buy if I have a UK king? The way we formatted this size chart is you're going to be able to direct them exactly to which size they should buy. So in your store, we publish twin, queen, and king. So what you're going to be able to tell them is, okay, well, if you have a UK single, you should order the twin size. If you have an AU double, you should order the twin size. If you have a UK king, you should order the queen size. You can see how this works. It's going to be really helpful and increase your conversions when you tell them the right size to order. If they ask you what size, if I have a California king, you can tell them order the king. Or if I have an Australia king, order the king. That's going to fit their bed. And then finally, we have the chart down here, which breaks down the measurements in inches and centimeters again, and everything's color coordinated to the square. Okay. Now, one of the last things is I just want to go over the pricing one last time, just to 100% make sure everybody gets it. You got the lap blanket and crib size at $26.99 with the EMS standard shipping. The throw blanket is $29.99. This is with the shipping included. And then you have the twin, which is $45. That includes express shipping. Queen at $50. That includes express shipping. And king at $55. And that includes express shipping. When you guys are using express shipping, make sure if you're selling outside the United States that you are getting their phone number, and also make sure they're not using a PO box. If we don't have a phone number or they're using a PO box for the delivery address, we're probably going to have to ship it with the standard shipping, just because it's not going to get delivered if it doesn't have those that information that we need. And this really goes for outside of the United States. So that's pretty much the wrap up on this new product. I really think you guys have a huge chance to capitalize on this product. It's pretty new, but it's not going anywhere. This is something that's going to sell all year round. It's going to sell in the spring. You can see it looks great outside. It's going to sell in the winter because people want to snuggle up. This is just an awesome all year round product that's really pretty new to the market. And I think there's a lot of money that's going to be made with our amazing mock-ups and your guys' creative ideas. So let's go out there and hit the news feed with this and see what happens.